A Happy Bee mascot, bright red and yellow colors, and fried chicken that makes your mouth water. But wait, something's not quite right. The sign doesn't say Jollibee. It says JoyRulBee. No, you're not seeing things. This isn't our beloved Filipino fast food chain. This is what happens when China's copycat culture meets one of the Philippines' most iconic brands. Buckle up, folks, we're about to dive into the wild world of Chinese knockoffs and how Jollibee found itself with an unexpected twin in Guangxi Province. But before that, don't forget to subscribe for more. Now, picture this, a Filipino couple living in China for 10 years, just going about their day in Guangxi Province. Then bam, they spot something that makes them do a double take. Christopher Guzman and his wife couldn't believe their eyes. There it was, a restaurant with the exact same color scheme as Jollibee, the same Happy Bee logo, the same red and yellow interior. Even the counter looked identical. But the sign said JoyRulBee, a name that sounds like someone trying to say Jollibee with their mouth full. Guzman whipped out his phone and started recording. His video went absolutely viral. We're talking thousands of shares in just days. This is severe. It really copied the store and logo of Jollibee, Guzman said. He couldn't believe it. 10 years in China, and this was the first time he'd seen something this blatant. The video spread like wildfire on social media. Everyone was asking the same question. How could someone just copy an entire restaurant? Well, welcome to China's copycat culture. So, what exactly did this JoyRulBee place copy? Literally everything. The logo, a dead ringer for the original. The color scheme, classic Jollibee red and yellow everywhere. The store layout, you think you were walking into a Jollibee branch. Even the menu was the same. Fried chicken, burgers, spaghetti, fries, and ice cream. There was one difference though. JoyRulBee offered a whole fried chicken, which isn't something you'd find at the real Jollibee. Curious, Guzman ordered some food to see if it tasted like the real deal. The verdict? It's the same style as Jollibee, but the taste is different, he reported. Jollibee tastes better. No surprise there. The prices were comparable to the real Jollibee, but the quality not even close. Guzman wasn't sure if he'd ever go back. I mean, why settle for a knockoff when you know how good the original is? This wasn't just some slight resemblance. This was a full-on, shameless copy of a beloved brand. And Jollibee, with over 1,110 branches in the Philippines and locations across the US, Canada, Italy, and the UK, wasn't going to take this lying down. If you're loving this wild story, hit that like button and subscribe for more unbelievable food stories from around the world. And don't forget to ring that notification bell because, trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's talk about why this kind of thing happens in China all the time. They even have a name for it, Shan Zhai, the practice of creating fake and imitation products. We're not just talking about handbags and watches here. This is everything. KFC, they've got knockoffs. Starbucks, yep, copied. Apple stores, they've created entire fake Apple stores. 70% of the world's pirated goods come from China. That's costing US companies around $250 billion every year. European firms, they're losing about 60 billion euros annually. That's no small change. The knockoffs are everywhere. Ronald McDonald, Starfucks, Dairy Fairy, OFC, or Obama Fried Chicken. These aren't jokes. These are actual businesses in China. Even luxury car brands aren't safe. There are Chinese versions of Rolls-Royce Phantoms and Lamborghini Diablos selling for a fraction of the price. Lawyer Dan Harris, an expert on Chinese intellectual property, told Forbes that this problem is only getting worse. And it's not just about lost sales. Copying reduces the incentive to innovate, Harris explained. Why innovate if someone is going to copy your innovation and get away with it? Good question. But when you're Jollibee, with a brand you've built over decades, you don't just shrug and walk away. You fight back. When Jollibee Food Corporation saw those viral posts about JoyRulBee, they didn't waste any time. They immediately announced they were taking legal action. Our legal team has been taking the necessary steps in order to protect and uphold our company's trademark rights as provided for under the law, they said in a statement. In fact, they've already known about this copycat even before the videos went viral. But now the whole world was watching. This wasn't just about business anymore. It was about protecting a cultural icon. For Filipinos, Jollibee isn't just fast food. It's a national treasure, and the company had to defend it. The battle ahead won't be easy. Taking on counterfeiters in China is like trying to find a needle in a haystack made of more needles. But there's hope for Jollibee. some companies have won similar battles before. Starbucks took Shanghai Ximbake to court when they opened coffee shops using the Starbucks name in Chinese. The court ruled in Starbucks' favor and ordered the copycat to pay $62,000 in damages. Basketball legend Michael Jordan fought for 4 years against a sportswear company using his name in Chinese. He eventually won that case too. Even without complaints, Chinese authorities have sometimes acted on their own. They shut down more than a dozen fake Apple stores in 2011 after they were exposed online. This isn't just about one fake restaurant in Guangxi Province. It's about what happens when a homegrown Philippine success story becomes so big that it attracts imitators. In a weird way, it's almost a compliment. JoyRulBee proves that Jollibee has joined the ranks of global brands like Apple, Nike, and IKEA. You know you've made it when someone in China decides to copy you. But it also shows the challenges that come with global expansion. Jollibee has stores in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and other parts of Asia. It's opened branches in the US, Canada, Italy, and the UK. But mainland China, that's still untapped territory. And now they've got to deal with a fake version of themselves already operating there. Chinese counterfeiters have gotten smarter over the years. They stay under the radar by trading merchandise through social messaging networks. They accept payments through private messaging apps. It's like playing whack-a-mole with businesses that can disappear and reappear overnight. But for Jollibee, a company that started as a simple ice cream parlor in 1975 and grew into the 16th largest fast food chain in the world, this was just another challenge to overcome. So there you have it, the strange but true story of how Jollibee got cloned in China. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about brands, business battles, and bizarre knockoffs from around the world. We'll catch you next time.